Hi, thanks for joining us once again. Joe DiMatteo of the Ask the Pharmacist radio show, Naturopath, Clinical Nutritionist, Pharmacist. Just bringing to you some more, I believe, some real basic tidbits, some little pieces of information. It could be helpful that you can apply. Skin health. Everybody is concerned about their skin health. Aging. We have Botox injections. We do surgical lifts, etc. Certainly as we age, obviously our skin will age as well. I want to talk to you about in this segment is, can we encourage or can we speed up the aging process of our skin? Can we slow it down? We can't stop it. No matter what we do, we cannot stop that process. So I'm just going to go over with you some of the finer points of what happens with skin as it ages. And then via understanding that mechanism, skin and how it ages, can I do things that reduce that process? Number one of the key components is a loss of collagen. That's a big issue. That's a huge issue. Collagen breakdown will encourage a loss of structural strength in your skin. Elastin, that is a part of that process as well. I'll give you some tips at the end of this that can help that process, that I believe will make a huge impact. And then I believe that certainly there are some topical things that you can do as well. But let's stick to the core issue, loss of collagen. A big issue. It's happening even into our 20s and 30s. Certainly excessive sun. I believe that we need sun. I believe that we have demonized sun to a great degree, and many folks never receive much in the way of sunlight. I don't believe that is healthy. We need to be able to convert vitamin D in our skin through cholesterol conversion and the melanin. We need to be able to do that. D3 is a key immune modulator. But we don't need to burn our skin. We do not need to be out in the skin for hours at a time, very concerned about the amount of sun tanning types of booths as well. So certainly that'll encourage an aging of the skin as well. Number one, loss of collagen. Number two, excessive sun rays. Now I'm making sure I want to qualify. We need sun. I don't believe it's a bad thing. I just don't think we need excessive amounts to the point of burning. Number three, glycation. Now this is an interesting concept because I think most folks really don't understand what that means. Len and I use the term cellular cement or cellular modeling. What happens is that the glycation process, because of a poor diet, too many fats, wrong fats, too much sugar, too much white, too much refined products, what happens is when I start to raise the level of sugar that is free floating and moving throughout my system, and I am not adequately managing that with glucose because of a very poor diet and a highly refined carbohydrate and sugar diet, what I do is I cross-link. Literally, there's literature that supports that this glycation process is a cross-linking of protein compounds that link up with excessive sugar that is circulating in our tissues that causes a cement literally to form that literally can cause a premature death and damage to cells, skin, arterial walls, the cardiovascular system. So as part of that aging process, the faster we glycate, in other words, the more sugar, the more refined that we eat, cross-linking with these proteins, choking off cells from receiving nutrients, water, hydration, and the ability to move toxins, and the inability also to receive oxygen. The other area, high stress. High stress life and lifestyles, without question, will have a huge impact on the aging process. The more stress we're under, the higher our cortisol production, it causes an inordinate or speeding up of the aging process of our skin. There are things that we can do. Physical activity and exercise, deep breathing, adequate sleep, adrenal hormone support. There are adrenal support mechanisms that you can do that can aid and support the adrenals. Excessive or imbalanced cortisol to DHEA ratios will cause an inordinate or a rapid aging of the skin as well. Essential fatty acid deficiencies. It's a huge problem. We have too many young folks in particular and middle-aged folks that absolutely do not understand the role of essential fatty acid imbalances. Too much deep fried, too much in the way of processed, rancid types of fats. Everything from wings to deep fried fries, etc. These foods, these rancid fats will go in and displace quality fats that are supposed to be at a cellular level. On the outer layer of our cells, we have the ability to maintain what's called a charge status, an electrical charge status. How we maintain that is with quality essential fatty acids making up that outer rim. When I have an imbalance in that because of bad fats that I've incorporated into that outer cell, what I can do is not allow for an adequate distribution, outgo intake of nutrients, quality nutrients, minerals, etc., and an outgoing of toxins, etc. I need a correct charge status on the outer membrane of that cell, the cell membrane. And part of the way to do that was with quality essential fatty acids. The intake of good fats, omegas, I'll get into that in a minute, plays a huge role. The other areas, lack of hydration. Huge problem. Most folks do not hydrate well. They don't understand the role of hydration. Drinking water helps to hydrate and keep those cells healthier. Smoking will absolutely impact and cause premature aging of the skin. Alcohol and excessive alcohol intake. Remember, alcohol dehydrates cells, dehydrates tissues. When you do that, you will encourage breakdown. Now, certainly, you have to understand that you can have what's called an intrinsic versus what I'm talking about here, extrinsic factors. Intrinsic would mean that you literally have a genetic makeup. Some folks will just almost by their genetic links have or show or display more rapid aging of the skin. You have other folks that seem like they don't do much with their skin at all, and their skin seems to be healthier longer. Make no mistake about it, though, if it is intrinsic, genetic, you must not discount the extrinsic factors that you do, whether it's how you eat, what you consume, the poor nature of the fats, and the things that we've talked about here today. I want to talk to you quickly about vitamin C. Buffered C ascorbates play a key role, and having them in adequate doses throughout the course of the day. The most important nutrient as a structural precursor to your collagen is vitamin C, and not just any form of C. We need to utilize C that stays in the system longer, that is utilized and is not excreted. That's why we use a fully reduced form of L-ascorbate, which is buffered by minerals. It'll help to maintain the collagen matrix. It'll help to maintain the elasticity of your skin. Colored fruits and vegetables, in particular fruits, berries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, colors in fruits that are loaded with anthocyanidins and proanthocyanidins. Grapes could even go into that category. Natural antioxidants that reduce free radical types of trauma. Yellow colored vegetables play a key role as well. Don't forget the role of quality omega fats. Omega-3 fish oils can play a huge role in helping to maintain your skin health, hair, etc. Essential fatty acids are critical to skin health. Incorporate things like walnuts, almonds, avocados, raw nuts, avocados, omega-3 oils, extra virgin olive oils will go a long way at helping to preserve and keep your skin healthy. The ABCs. Can I stop it completely? No. Can I reduce the aging process of my skin? Yes. There are other components such as high molecular weight forms of hyaluronic acid that we utilize that can be helpful. There are quality types of topical preps that can help to rejuvenate that tissue. But even with that, I believe this must be an inside-out program. You've got to understand the role that what you do, that what happens extrinsically, what I do to my body and to my skin, has a huge role on the health of your skin. Hey, thanks for tuning in with us. Go to the website at lenandjoe.com, or you can even go to our other website that talks about even hormones regarding this area at mscompounding.com. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next broadcast.